What's going on, everyone? Joe from HOGOUT. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I'm going to give you an update on the breeding season so far here at HOGOUT. I have two confirmed locks, one with Annie and one with Syl. They both are doing well. They are blowing up. They are getting big, and we'll go over the sizes here in a little bit on those two. And Autumn, she's a late starter as usual, like last year, 44 days on her ovulation shed, and this year, 49 days on her ovulation shed. But last year, Autumn was great. She produced the most eggs and also the most babies out of my three females. But this year is going to be a great year for Autumn. Hopefully, she reproduces again and, really stacks up those eggs and those babies this year. Reason being is Autumn is a anaconda, double head, 100% double head snow, possible Hetz Evans hypo. And I'm pairing her with my triple A Het Sunburst. And man, if we can get some awesome babies out of her this year, I'm going to be pretty happy. And hopefully the odd are with us, with her this year. All right, before we get on with the quick updates here, just want to let you know that I did post 4 babies recently. They are on my Morph Market page, link down below. Also, you get a 5% discount if you follow me here or subscribe to me on YouTube here. Follow me on Instagram and or join our Discord community. The community is amazing, the HOGOUT community. All those links are down below. All right, let's get on with the updates here at HOGOUT. Annie and Nirvana. Annie is just a regular anaconda. Nirvana is an Arctic anaconda. Last year, they produced a handful of babies, not too many. I think it was 9 total out of Annie on her double clutches, or her 2 clutches, I should say. Brumation 11-12, normal temperatures 1-5, January 5th. And Annie's first feeding was on January 8th, Nirvana on January 11th. First pairing was on January 13th. I didn't confirm any lockups for about 2 weeks. Reason being is that Annie actually did have an ovulation shed on February 11th. 2 days after, I paired her with Nirvana, and they did lock on February 13th, 38 days at normal temperatures. Annie was at 282 grams at lock or after lock. She is currently at 340 grams, so she is building those eggs. She's doing incredibly well. She is plumping up. Little scale separation, but she's doing very good, very healthy. I'm just hoping I don't have a problem with her like I did last year on her first clutch. Her first clutch, she had an egg that was just stuck at the very end for I think it was 20 days, but I soaked her and she got it out the next day. But she was really good on that. And her second clutch, which I did not pair again, her second clutch, she made it through and got all her eggs out on her second clutch. So that was good news last year. The next pairing we have is Syl. Syl is an Arctic Superconda, and I did pair her with the triple A Het Sunburst. Again, brumation, normal temperature is the same. Syl's feeding was on January 11th, first pairing on 113. She did lock on 2/7, February 7th, 32 days at normal temperatures. She was at 314 grams. Guess what, guys? I weighed her today. She's at 392 grams. She has those eggs built. She is huge. I will show you a picture of her right now. She is doing incredibly well, and also a picture of the lockup that I got or that I received from my Blink camera. And last but not least is Autumn. Autumn is currently going through her ovulation shed. She was the late bloomer or the late starter last year, and she produced, like I said in the beginning of the video, she produced the most eggs last year. I think her first clutch was 24 eggs or 22 eggs. Second clutch was 16 or 18. It was really insane for Autumn last year, and she produced the most fertile eggs and the most babies last year out of my 3 females. I'm going to pair her the day after she sheds out, her ovulation shed, and just like last year, she locked the day after her ovulation shed. So I'm hoping that happens this year with the triple A Het Sunburst. This guy is incredibly horny. Okay, for lack of better terms. But, man, he's all over the females like he was with Syl. And I got him off of Jeff Galwood, and we'll be good on him. So that being said, everyone, that's a quick update for you guys. I'm going to be videoing some babies feeding during the week. I'll get that video up. And also, I'm going to get some video of my females feeding because I'm feeding them every 3 days. And they've been doing pretty good on that. I'm feeding them 1 large, and 3 or 4 days later, I'm feeding them 2 mediums, and it's getting that weight on, getting some calcium in them, and getting those pearly whites out of them here. I'm pretty sure Syl's gonna be the first one that's gonna lay because she's at 392 grams and she's doing incredibly well. So I'm thinking, I think she's gonna go through her pre-lay shed here very soon. probably within the next, I would say, week and a half, 2 weeks. I'm thinking, if I get my math correct, and you're gonna have a nice video of her laying her eggs like I did with her last year. So there you have it, everyone. That's a quick off the cuff video. I hope you enjoyed it. Just giving you a little update on the females. 2 are doing very well. They both locked. Autumn, she's going through her ovulation shed right now, and we're going to get her locked up. So with all that being said, the season so far here at HOGOUT is looking really, really good. Again, check out my new babies I posted on Morph Market, and I will see you in the next video. You guys have a great week. This is Joe from HOGOUT. I'm out. Cheers.